leading the event up until literally the last 10 meters of the race, and one of my both business partners and racing partners collapsed at the finish line, and the second place team literally leapt over him to finish the race ahead of us. It was probably one of the most spectacular finishes of any adventure race I've ever seen, and it was played all over the news from here to Seattle.
Since its start in 2002, the Glacier Challenge has been a race deeply embedded in the geography and community of the Flathead Valley. This six-leg multi-sport relay covers 50 miles of beautiful Montana terrain. Racers paddle up and down the Whitefish River, run on tree-lined paths, and bike their way along some gnarly single track.
My name's Jessica Sarah, and I've raced the solo race at the Glacier Challenge 4 years. It's been a really, really great experience every year. I do a lot of racing around the country. I've raced triathlon professionally, I race mountain bikes professionally, and this, I can honestly say, hands down, is one of the most well-organized events. It really represents and highlights the sponsorship. They bring in amazing food vendors, and it just really consider what athletes want. The course is well marked. Everyone's super friendly. There's tons of support. It's just an amazing day.
Not only is the Glacier Challenge interwoven into the geography of its home, it connects deeply with its community.
My name is Will Schmautz, and I'm with Nomad Global Communication Solutions, and I've actually been involved with the Glacier Challenge since the very beginning. We brought the event to the Flathead Valley because we had studied and raced other events in other areas that had brought in millions of dollars to their communities, as well as providing great support to the actual event that it was supporting, and in this case, supporting the Flathead Youth Homes.
Families, churches, and civic groups get involved in this event as volunteers, racers, and sponsors.
The Glacier Challenge is such a big race that you forget why we're a part of it, and it's for the Flathead Youth Homes. My name is David Keim. I'm a dentist here in Kalispell. I put together a team with the Daybreak Rotary Group, and Rotary was providing quite a significant amount of fundage to the Flathead Youth Homes. And so a couple years we had 2 teams. And then through that, my wife Ronna got involved as a board member, and then I became a sponsor as a business. So it's grown from there, and I feel like the Glacier Challenge and the Flathead Youth Homes has become kind of a family thing.
Each year, this event brings in much-needed funds to support the work of the Flathead Youth Home as they care for area kids in crisis.
So my name is Lori Madden, and I've been involved with the Youth Home for probably about 9 years now. And it's a great program. I've worked here and I've enjoyed every moment of it. But the program is about challenging youth and asking them to do things that they wouldn't normally do necessarily. They aren't used to doing, like living life without drugs, doing well in school, getting along with family, those kinds of things. And so it's neat to challenge myself in the Glacier Challenge and do something that I've never done, and try to beat my time every year and challenge myself, because that's what we do here for these kids, is help them to challenge themselves.
Through entry fees, sponsorship, and donations, the Glacier Challenge is an integral part of keeping these kids safe and providing them support when life turns upside down.
My name's Charlie Netto, and I came to the Flathead Youth Home. What led me here was just some bad choices, ending up with bad people. I started using drugs and alcohol, and I had a choice to come to the group home, and I decided to run away from that, and ended me up in jail. And then after that, by my PO's recommendation, I came here. I didn't really like it at first, and then I realized that it was going to benefit me, learn who the old Charlie was. For me, if I didn't come here, it was jail. But when you look at it, it's really not that bad. Eat some pretty good food. I mean, if it wasn't here, people would end up in way worse places. Once you come here and actually live here, it's a super good experience, and you learn a lot, and you have a lot of supports that you never knew you had.
I think that as the community comes to embrace this event more and more, that they're going to see tremendous payback, both in, again, economic development in the valley, because we're going to see visitors come from all over the place to take part in a unique and special event like this, but it also improves the livelihood of many people in the Flathead Valley, and especially for these kids that basically are improved by their experience at the Flathead Youth Homes.
That is such a great organization to be a part of on so many levels, and I feel that it is important for sponsors to get involved. It's about the kids, it's about supporting the Flathead Youth Homes.
It's a positive way to do marketing, and whatever you can contribute, it's relatively inexpensive compared to magazines or TV, and you really get your name out in the community. And if you can set a good example as a business, I just can't really think of a better way to market yourself. You're helping a youth home, you're supporting athletes, so I would really encourage any business to get involved.
Events like this that support both individual as well as team environments have the ability to draw, again, adventure athletes as well as just the mom and pop athletes off the couch from all over the community, as well as all over the northwest part of the United States. There aren't many of these events, and so when there are great events like this one, it brings people out from all over the place. The camaraderie is incredible. The number of people that show up and the shared experience is one of the very unique and kind of exciting things in an event like the Glacier Challenge.
So whether you're an athlete that wants to really kick your own butt and go out there and race it solo, or you just are kind of getting into the sport and you want to just do a part of it, I think that there's something there for everyone.
My name is Chani Okert, and last year was my first Glacier Challenge, and it was for me a wonderful celebration. I had spent the previous year with being sick. I had cancer, and so the Glacier Challenge for me was a celebration of life. I really thought it was for elite athletes, and I thought of all of those who I knew who competed and knew that there was no way I could keep up with them. But that's not what the Glacier Challenge is about. There are all levels of abilities, and it is just a fun event to come together and to do with friends and to challenge yourself.
This year's Glacier Challenge continues in the spirit of adventure, big challenges, sportsmanship, and fun. For more information on the Glacier Challenge, please find us on Facebook or visit us at theglacierchallenge.com. Don't miss your opportunity to be a part of a great event for a great cause.